Hi there and welcome to another week's vlog. This is about 20 seconds after I filmed last week's ending. As you can see, I found some time to brush my hair because that was annoying me. I also looked through last week's vlog and saw that it was 71 minutes long. So I'm going to get to go through that and decide what I need to cut quite soon. Can't wait. I also think I'm trying to work out the best way to do vlogs. And I think I might do Saturday to Friday night and then start the vlog on a Saturday. Because that means I have a bit longer to edit it. So yeah, I was going to do Saturday to Saturday and then try and get it up on Saturday. But that would mean I'd need to edit repeatedly throughout the week. We'll see. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about what I'm planning on reading this week. As you know, last week I had a really productive reading week. And I'd quite like to continue that on. So I've got a fairly ambitious stack here, to be honest. Let's start with what I want to finish. And that is, of course, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I have 260 pages or so to finish. So I'm hoping to finish this fairly soon. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Should I describe what each of these are about? The Harry Potter series is about a character called Harry Potter, who on his 11th birthday discovers that he is a wizard, and he goes to Hogwarts, where he meets Ron and Hermione Granger. And I am reading this for the Believathon prompt. Read a book with a strong sense of friendship. I should say it's Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, they're not siblings. Anyway, I'm reading it for the prompt, read a book with a strong sense of friendship. Anyway, this is a reread, and it's very short. As you can see, it's been very well loved. It's set in Hungary, and it's about a boy called Janksi, and his cousin Kate, and a while they spend together in the Hungarian countryside. Kate is incredibly naughty, and she has been sent there to learn not to do things like steal horses or sit in rafters, etc. She is very naughty. It's really short. I'm not even sure if it's 100 pages. Oh, it's 196 pages, but I'm going to read this probably one evening. Looking forward to it. The next book I'm going to read is The Star Outside My Window by Anjali Q. Ralph. If I enjoy this, I have another book by her on my TBR, which is The Boy at the Back of the Class, and I might end up reading both of these this week. We'll see. Anyway, this is a middle grade children's book about a girl whose mother has died, I think, and she wants to become an astronomer to find her in the stars. And it sounds wonderful. It's also signed by the author. With Stardust. Oh, that's really sweet. So I'm hoping to read this week. The next book I'm hoping to read, I think will be my first middle grade apart from Harry Potter of the week, and that is The Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula Le Guin. This is huge, but I'm only going to be reading up to that black mark, which is around 100 pages, 200 pages. Yeah, it's under 200 pages, so again, it's not going to take me that long. I'm really looking forward to this. Yeah, I don't really know what it's about. I just know it's one of my parents' favourite children's books, and I never read it when I was a child, so I'm going to read it now. Two books on my TBR for the week are not children's books. The first is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Look at how pretty this copy is! Anyway, this is... Parents are shouting. I'm not even going to try and explain this because I have no idea what it's about. I've read the synopsis. Just looking forward to being back in the ambience of her writing. Hi, as you might be able to see, I have some new bookshelves. I've put in a clip, I think, of zooming around the bookshelves, but these are new. This is really wonky for some reason. Oh, you're on carpet, that's why. These were, my granddad gave each of his grandkids money to get something to remember him by. So I got these Victorian bookshelves, which are absolutely beautiful, and they came this morning, and I've spent like the last hour filling them with some of my favourite books. So we've got, I'll do a bookshelf tour at some point of these. My real bookshelves are currently a bit of a mess, like really, really messy. I don't really have much else to say. Hopefully I'm going to get a lot of studying done today. I've got a singing lesson. My feet are freezing. Yeah, that's about it. Hi there. I'm not very central. There we go, that's slightly better. It's 5 to 9. I still have studying to do. Yay, sorry today's been really boring. But I'm going to give you a really quick reading update. Not that there's much to update you on. I'm still not quite central and it's really annoying me to say. I have several books to talk about. The only thing I've read today is a bit of the Wizard of Earthsea. I'm on page 56 of 169. I can actually explain what this is sort of about now. So, as far as I can tell, this is about a young boy called Ged, who is a wizard, and who he goes to a magical school. It's told very similar to sort of an old folk tale, which one part of me likes and one part of me finds gets really repetitive, but I quite like it. I'm beginning to enjoy it more. I'm beginning to see the like major theme that's going to be running through it, and I'm quite enjoying that. But yeah, as I said last week's vlog, I can't remember if I cut this out. I'm only reading up to that little black sticky tab, that because this is all 4 books in one volume, but I'm not reading all 4 of them this month. So I've read 50 pages of this. Then last night, I think I mentioned this, I'm now up to page 476 in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I think I was on page... I was somewhere before the Yule Ball, which is around page 350. So I've read extra 100 pages of this. This was mainly last night. And then, first things first, my commute book this week is going to be The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Ignore the bookmark, I'm not that far in, I just popped a bookmark in here. Oh my god, I've read the first sentence of this and now I just want to read the whole thing. But I'm saving it for tomorrow for my journey. So happy I have this. Hi there, it is 10 to midnight on Monday. It's been a really intense day, but I just got a essay, what do we call it, assignment handed in,
which is good. So now the really intense studying portion of the week is over. Now I just have my normal studying to do. I also had a 7-hour shift today and a meeting and several hours of choir, so it's been an intense day. But I wanted to talk about The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I am on page 178 of this and I love it so much. This is the only thing I've read today. I've been reading it on the metros. I love it. It's so beautifully written. Erin Morgenstern's writing. I had this with The Night Circus and I'm having it with this. It's like you're sort of surrounded by warmth and it's so cozy. I just love it and I love this world. Most of the action in this book takes place in a subterranean library, referred to as the Starless Sea, and it is really beautifully written. My feet are slowly turning into blocks of ice. Yeah, this is the only thing I've read today though. My plan for tomorrow, I haven't even managed to read the first 80 pages of The Beautiful for the Fairy Loot, but my plan for tomorrow, because I have tomorrow off and I have some studying to do, but I'm going to make it a fairly easy day. I'm going to like sleep in for as long as I can, etc. Is I want to finish A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula Le Guin and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, because I don't actually have that much of either of these left. I don't know if I'll read any more of this before Thursday, which is the next day I'm in work, but I'll try. I'm also tomorrow going to try to read the first 2 parts of the Fairy Loot read along. Those are my priorities. And then I might pick up The Starless Sea, or I might pick up The Star Outside My Window, or maybe even The Good Master. It depends. I don't know how much reading I'll get done tomorrow. I'm hoping quite a bit, but we'll see. I'm going to go have a shower now and then go to bed.
Hey there, it's nice and early on Tuesday morning, and by nice and early I mean it's 20 to 11. I've just woken up. I'm beginning to realise why jobs that require you to talk for like 8 to 10 hours ruin your voice. I keep getting colds. Well, it's jobs that require you to talk and require you to talk to children. Like, I keep getting colds and my voice is already utterly knackered. But anyway, I need to do a video today, which I want to in front of my old bookshelves, which are over there, which means I need to tidy them. I also want to get reading done, as I've told you. And in general, just have a fairly nice, relaxed day. I also do have more studying to do. I know, it's a nightmare. And I'm handing in my UCAS form tonight. Everything's go, go, go this week. So, yay! Love that. I think what I need to start off by doing is having some breakfast and getting dressed. I also need to cook dinner for tonight. I'm going to make a to-do list in my bullet journal, because I think tidying my bookshelves and doing the video will be my priority, because I cannot do that when there's no natural light. So that's my priority, and then what do I need to do after that? Everything else. So yeah, enjoy the ride of today. Oh dear. Let's see if I can balance this a bit more successfully. There we go. I forgot that was behind me. I have a reading update. I finished Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That's all I've done. I'm going to go have a bath now and try to finish this. But I have also applied to university and done some spreads in my bullet journal. I'm going to show them to you. I feel like I should say that my bullet journal is not a very smart bullet journal. For example, this was this week's spread. I'm not very artistic, but I quite like these two. So I've got my Harry Potter house. This week's theme was like space and Ravenclaw, because I'm a Ravenclaw. So I've got my name, Helen, my house, Ravenclaw, and my wand, which is Rowanwood, not Ronanwood.
I'm sorry, I was just suddenly thought of Ronan from... Anyway, so my wand is Rowan wood with a unicorn hair core. It's 12¼ inches and surprisingly swishy and flexible. No, surprisingly swishy flexibility. And my Patronus is a Russian blue cat. So I did that with a really bad drawing of the Ravenclaw crest. And then I did this, which says never stop looking up. I quite like that. Yeah. This month's theme was not greatly executed. That was meant to be the Sagittarius sign at the bottom, which is my star sign. This is probably the best spread. This is just my calendar spread. So yeah, a bit of a ramble about my bullet journal. But I did apply to university today, so that's another thing ticked off my list for this month, which I'm very pleased with. The universities I applied to were Goldsmiths, Leicester, Sussex, Reading and Birmingham, to do various sort of iterations of history. So I've applied to history and archaeology, history and anthropology, and ancient and medieval history. And yeah, I just hope I get into some of them. I'm going to go try and finish or read as much as possible of the Earthsea Quartet in the Bath, given that I have like 100 pages to go, give or take. Yeah, just under 100 pages to go, so it shouldn't take me too long. And then, hopefully tonight, I would love to start The Beautiful by Renée Ahdieh, though I'm kind of beginning to think that might not happen. Yeah, I've read the first chapter. I read it ages ago, I'll reread it. I just want to start this, I'm really excited. I love vampires, I love historical fiction, and I love Renée Ahdieh's writing, so yes, hopefully I'll get a bit of these two done tonight. And of course tomorrow I'll be continuing to read The Starless Sea. No, on Thursday. And if I finish this tonight, tomorrow I'm going to try and read all of The Good Master, and maybe as much as possible of The Star Outside My Window. Ambitious reading plans, but I reckon I can do them. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Hi again. It's Wednesday. I have a reading update, which is why I'm here, clearly. I can't remember if I told you this. I finished Harry Potter last night. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, of course. Sorry, you're slightly... That's a bit better. So I finished Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire last night. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoying my reread of this series. And then I didn't read any more of the Wizard of Earthsea. However, this morning I read a bit more and I'm now up to page 123. So I've got 70 pages left to go. I'm not sure if The Beautiful is going to happen this week. I might try and make it happen because I am really excited to read this. But also I'm just really busy. Yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of today studying, of course. This entire vlog appears to just be me studying. And then I also need to film a video because I checked yesterday's video and it was a bit terrible. So I'm going to refilm that. Yeah, that's basically my plan for today. My feet are freezing. It's so cold. Last time I checked the temperature, it was 2 degrees. Also, I'm going to really quickly give you a bookshelf tour. Yay! Hey! I haven't read anymore. I'm updating you because, as I said, I put in my university, sorry I said that really weirdly, my university application yesterday, and today I received an email saying that Goldsmiths wanted to invite me for interview. So I'm very happy with that. I don't have anything else to update you on. I've filmed a video that I need to edit, which will take a bit of time, hopefully not too long. And I have made a mess of my room in the process of making the video and now have books everywhere. I'm still on page 123 of this, So I've got 40 pages left to read. I'm going to tidy my room now and actually get some work done for once. Yes, let's do this. Yeah, I don't have much else to update you on. Actually, this is fun. I did his Dark Materials, like Damon quiz, and I got a wild cat, so I'm very happy with that because I love cats. Yeah, my Patronus is a blue Russian cat as well, so it all seems to come together nicely. Yeah, now that I'm blathering a bit, I'm gonna go. Bye, see you later.
Hey there, good morning. It's 20 past 10 on Thursday, and I finally have a reading update for you. I finished A Wizard of Earthsea this morning. Sorry, I can't work out how to get myself more in frame. I need another book. This will have to do for now. So I finished A Wizard of Earthsea this morning. I gave it, sorry, I keep moving around. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed the writing style. I just didn't feel that connected to the characters, but I think that will change in the upcoming books. So that only leaves 2 more Believathon books for this week. I've been reading really slowly this week. My next one's going to be The Good Master because it is so short. I might try and read a chapter now before I go into work. And then tomorrow evening I'm going to try and read all of The Star Outside My Window by Anjali Q. Ralph. On the way into work this morning and tomorrow, I'm going to try and read more of The Starless Sea. I am still on page 178 as I haven't been in the last 2 days, so I haven't had a chance to read this on the metro. I mean, I don't think I'm going to finish all of these, but I'm hoping to get a good shot at it, so who knows. Okay, I'll see you later. It's now fully 20 past 10. Yeah, I'll see you later. I don't really have much else to update you on. Bye. Hey there, good morning. It's 9:45 on Friday. I'm gonna quickly talk to you about what I've read recently. So let's start with The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I am now on page 364. I read a lot of this yesterday. I started on page like 170 on the way in, and then basically just flew through 200 pages. And I love it. Yeah, it's getting to the point where I nearly forgot to get off the metro because I was so engrossed in this book. It's amazing. The next book I'm reading is The Good Master by Kate Sarady. I read this for about 20 minutes last night and I'm on page 102. It's a very quick read. I've got 96 pages or so left to go. This is really sweet. I am noticing things that I didn't notice when I was a child. This was written in the 1930s, and some of the stuff about women does reflect some of the views then, which is sad. So anyway, it's sad that these views reflect that. Like, it's sad that we don't see a more positive representation of women, but Kate is actually a very strong female character. Yeah, it's really great. I don't know if I have explained what this is about. This is about a boy called Yansky who lives on the Hungarian for a few days, but I thought I'd do the end of the vlog here. I've actually finished 2 books since I last saw you, and they are The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I've given this 5 out of 5 stars as I absolutely loved it. Okay. Hi, Editing Helen here. I just really quickly wanted to talk about The Good Master by Kate Sarady. This book very much reflects the racial prejudices of the time at which it was written, the 1930s. As I said earlier, it also reflects the sexism of the period. However, there are descriptions of the travelling community which are not positive in any shape or form. Well, I guess there's 2 descriptions of the travelling community. One is mildly positive and then the other is incredibly negative and plays on a lot of stereotypes about them that were going around at the time. I ended up giving this 4.5 out of 5 stars despite the fact that there are a few incredibly problematic sections in this. However, a lot of this is due to nostalgia, and I just wanted to acknowledge the problematic elements and acknowledge the fact that it was written in the 1930s, and it does reflect that time period, but yeah, just a warning, I guess. It is not the most problematic book out there. Yeah, I actually felt quite uncomfortable reading sections of this now, but it was incredibly illuminating to read at an older age. I've also started reading The Star Outside My Window by Anjali Q. Ralph. This is for the Believathon prompt, read a book that has real world issues, but I'm not very far into it, as you can see. So yes, I'm going to be putting that down now, just so I can tell you what I managed to read this week. So the first book I read was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling. I finished this and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I also annotated it, which I love doing. The second book I read was A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula Le Guin, and I give this 4 stars. Then the third book I finished was The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I absolutely adored this and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And the final book I finished was, of course, The Good Master by Kate Sarady, and I gave this 4.5 stars. So all in all, it's been a fairly successful reading week. Here are the things I read. Obviously, this one looks much thicker than the bit of I actually read. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this. I didn't manage to get to everything I wanted to get to, but that's fine. I absolutely loved The Starless Sea and I'm so glad I read it. And other books in this pile were great, so very happy with that. I'm now going to go and start next week's vlog. So you'll see me in exactly the same position next Saturday or Sunday whenever I get it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!